Welcome. Today I will do an unboxing of the latest release of E8s with HEP units by Rapido. I have here is the two BNs with the executive scheme and the green scheme. Now, a little bit of backstory of these. These were one of the 25 Morris current rebuilt E units for suburban service. Notable. They output 2,400 horsepower. They were diesel HEP generators and the additional dynamic brake. They remained in service to the early 90s. And if I'm correct, one of these got repainted into the scheme, the executive. But they were also Amtrak owned 5 of these for intercity services, which were overhauled by Penn Central at the Genera shops. And don't kill me, I did the best I could with pronouncing it. They were not uncommon to see hauling brand new Amfleet cars, but either solo or teamed up with F40 PHs. Yeah, when they were retired, when Metro retired the last of the E units, because they were, to my understanding, they were owned by BN, but they were used for what is now Metro. When they retired the last of them for commuter service, Illinois Central bought 4 of these for the executive fleet, number 100 to 103. Only number 100 and 101 were painted in the silver scheme. White, black, IC scheme, I mean. Eventually, 102 and 103 were transferred to CN when it was acquired by Illinois. When they acquired Illinois Central, 102 and 103 would receive a green and black heritage scheme reminiscent of their 1954 CN passenger train paint scheme. But later on, the 2 were repainted into the version of the red, black, and gray scheme. Today, 102 is at the Montreal Railway Museum, while 103 is at the National Rail Museum in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So that's pretty good, rich history. They were used all over. When you open the box, this is your operation manual. Pretty thick. I already had to open up the box. Got some stickers. 3 stickers for people. Well, maybe. Oh. Yeah, just the stickers. The parts diagram. With a reference on the back. Put these back and I'm going to start opening these boxes. So I'm just going to open one at a time. No, it's going to. So you have a bag of spare parts, and I'll get back to that later. What that's used for. Box. If the camera's going in and out of focus. I am so sorry. Oh, where are all the stickers? Just put that back. So I'm going to pull up both. I'll be right back after I pull that one out. Welcome back. I didn't think you guys wanted to sit through the long session of me just trying to open up the box, bring it all out, and just close it back up. So I'll get back to it now. So what we have here is we have the early, when they were just redone. I'm going to take an assumption this was the early HEP unit at the end. And the only reason why I suggest this is because this part right here is either another cover. So I'll just open it up real quick. It was just like the back of BN9925, which is BN. Oh, that's great. So I'll have to figure out where that went. So this is just like this back one, which was redone. I'll bring it zoom in later. But I'm going to take the assumption that this clips out. When you take the shell off and you can switch it out, I'm assuming. I don't know. Right now I'm not super eager to change that out. I'm sure there's a diagram that shows how to do that properly. So I'm going to take this bag. Don't know what that goes to. So for safekeeping, I'm going to put that back in the bag. So bring it in, you get the detail on it. This is the engineer side. Controls are on the right. If I zoom in closely, each unit was named. So this, the one 99-24 was named after Walter T. Stunch? If I'm not pronouncing that right, just let me know. We got a little writing right there. The E9, the F for the front. If you didn't know that, the F just means front. So I'll just do this little pan, the fuel tank, the compressors. I'm assuming that's what these little tanks are. They might just be an extension of the fuel tank. So I'm just going to go underneath. You got the Rapido, made in the China. The pickups you can see from the bottom. Ugh, I do not like that. Okay. So we're going to go to the roof. All the vents, the early HEP unit cover. I'm just going to call that. If you guys know what the name is, let me know. But strobe light. The tiger front scheme. The class lights. The headlight, the number boards. So I'm going to turn this. Try to turn it real slow so you guys get a view of it. The name on the other side. I thought that was pretty cool, the fact that when they rebuilt these, all 25, they were named, they did a lottery and they were named after people. How cool would that be to have a locomotive identified not just by the road number, but the name itself? Try to move my thumb. The back. I'm going to take the assumption that back light will light up. Now these are DC, so I'm not going to be running them. put it down. Grab the executive scheme. So, the number on this locomotive is 9925. One thing you'll notice is the fact that, well, the name's not there anymore. Look at the firecracker antenna. But the biggest difference I noticed at first is that back HEP unit has been switched out. BN-3, executive scheme. If I am correct, this was used for the BN executives getting around. Now, I'm not sure exactly if the BN-3 did, but I know that BN-1 and I believe 2 were used exactly for the moving the higher ups around by rail. I'm not exactly sure about that, with that light, if it's supposed to be like a beacon or whatnot. If you guys know, please let me know. Strobe light. I'm just making sure you guys can see all the detail and stuff. Move my fat thumb. And as I'm talking, I am comparing both of them, because this would be I would guess the 90s version, because these were, after they were retired, they were repainted and sold off. I know BN kept at least this one. Not sure if they kept another. I think BN did a BN1, BN2, a BN3. I think there was a fourth one. I'm pretty certain there was. But I don't know if the BN4 was another F unit or if it was an E unit. But what a beautiful paint scheme. Oop, had it upside down. Pretty similar underneath. China. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to stay connected, hit the bell icon. Enjoy the rest of your day.